Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Roads with me, Brennan. Let's speak to Denny about philosophy. Hello again, mate. So, how's it all going? Or maybe not. Check in with all the citizens real quick before we go speak to Brennan. Yeah? Doug tells me you guys lost a kid named Gabe. Lost is one way to put it. He snorts, look even more dour than before. Good kid, bad ending. I spoke to Mira. She's not too happy about the way Brennan handles security. Yeah, no crap. You're looking at our army of two, mate. Can I help? I don't know, can you? I'm not afraid of killing, if that's what it takes. Is that right? Kept a lot of pests away from our livestock, including the two-legged kind. He and Jeff exchange a quick glance. Sounds like you reckon you can take care of yourself. Yeah, there's not much else these two can't handle, especially towards Matt and Ella. I wonder if you still get this dialogue if you only have one or the other. Fine, you're on. He lets out a little snort. This should be good. We don't really get approached from the north because of the great big silos, and most people aren't dumb enough to just walk straight through the front door. We'll be doing the usual, just staying within the perimeter, and keeping our eyes and ears open. I start your patrol. Glad you're eager, but we've got the daytime covered. Come back at night when we need more eyes. Now before we do that, let's talk to everybody again. We talk to Lockley, and then we'll start our patrol. Yes, yes? Do you know where I might be able to find books? Let me guess. Mira Talia got you on the hunt. You hear a little chuckle. Those two, eh? Standard stuff for anyone who passes through. Nah, mate. Can't help you there. Have a good one. Yeah, we'll see. Alright. Yeah? Start your patrol. You walk with him through Denny's crops. You're a low ground in the darkness. Here we go. Are the raiders growling at us? Digger, can't see their names. Super Lee. Sheila, Jasper Watson, Hunter Morris, Derry Gill, can't see their name. Sorry, Sheila. Good job, Sean. Ha! 0 damage. I forget, does Barbican scale with how much AP you use when you activate it? How much AP is left? It looks like only per point of Barbican. Jackson Dines, and didn't see this guy's name yet. Hunter Morris. A frickin' hell. That gets the blood flowing. He turns to face your group. You did good, mate. Not bad at all. Glad you were around. Whole place no doubt heard the commotion as well. But what are you going to do with the bodies? We'll get rid of them outside. He nods his head towards the wasteland. Once we've cleared them out of anything useful. Do you know who those people were? Yeah, a bunch of dead bastards. He seems indifferent and only shrugs. Who do we kill next? Easy, Tiger. He laughs. Someone or something will come along soon enough. I'm glad that's over. Catch you later. Cheers, mate. But we'll work for you soon. Don't keep the patrols coming. Want the experience and the money. I'm willing to bet we'll have to wait a day before we can do the next patrol. But we'll see. You lot did good with those raiders, mate. Yeah, get some rest and we'll catch up tomorrow. See ya. Alright, we'll use this opportunity to go speak to Brennan. Who's not out here right now. Healthy, tended to with patience and love. Looks like Brennan has gotten started on a painting. He's not bad. Hey, thanks for your patience with this old fella. So, how did you go meeting the crew here? Why is it so important to you that I do? These people are all part of the whole, man. They each have significance, purpose, and are all contributing to the community. You're gonna fit in around here, and hey, just to make the decision whether you even want to, it couldn't hurt to understand our beliefs. I think I've spoken to everyone here. Ah, that's great to hear. You're beginning to get a good picture of us and our beliefs, yeah? Any people stand out? I met Denny. Ah, that old legend. What did you learn from him? That you mostly see the world the same way, but don't see eye to eye on everything. Huh, right you are. And good to know that old fool still thinks so as well. He smiles widely again. You get the sense that he and Denny have been through a lot together. I met Mira. Yeah, I saw you heading to the library. What do you think about her? She's pretty adamant that people should pay more attention to critical thinking. He laughs. Yeah, that's our Mira. Sounds like you got the full Discartes treatment, huh? Can't say I disagree with the substance, even if the message could be delivered somewhat softer sometimes. Glad you chatted to her about this stuff. Sounds like you've been helping fill out the library a bit too. Nice one. I met Doug. Open arms and big hugs, I am sure, hey? I met Jeff. Our Ardath blow-in, but don't tell him I said that. He laughs. I met Kai. Glad you got to chat without him pointing a gun at you. He's got an overactive trigger finger. He thinks a moment, which makes him good at his job, I suppose. I met Talia. Quite the little bookworm, huh? And our go-to expert on, well, almost anything. Hope you helped her get some more books for the library. I met Lockie. Solid bloke. What do you reckon? A good guy, but doesn't seem too interested in big ideas. He snorts a quick laugh. Yep, too right. He's a good egg, does great work around here. Not everyone's gonna be a deep thinker. I met Brooke. Nice. Talented one that. What did you learn about her? Not much yet, actually. Okay, well, let's a chat for another time then. Brennan, it seems like you're just having me interrogate everyone and gossip to you about them. He nods. Okay, I can see how you might think that. Not the intention at all, man. This is about seeing how you might fit in, and while you're getting to know us, we can also get an understanding of where you're coming from. Literally and figuratively. Actually, I want to ask about something else. No worries. What do you want to know? I noticed that mural in your quarters. Ah yeah, little project I've had on the go for the last while. Need any help with it? Thanks, but not really. Got me paints and just slowly carrying on with the thing. You're quite the painter. Cheers, mate. Good to see this kind of thing still happening. Yeah, I reckon so too. Appreciate how fortunate I am to be able to even do this. Does it have any special significance? Well, yeah. I mean, of course it's significant to me. But that kind of thing is also about the person looking at it, you know? What it does for them. So, what did you think about it? Inspire anything? Feel anything? I think it was Spinoza that he liked, right? Yeah, plus option 2 sounds more like Brennan's cup of tea. I like option 3 though. You want to go with what I think is right for Brennan, or what I like the best? Let's go with this. I see the solitary explorer stepping through the cosmic barrier of ignorance, abandoning comfortable illusions for the greater good. Hey, he sounds impressed. Not bad, not bad. It's not quite what I see, but that's part of the beauty of it. I like your read anyway, mate. Anything else? Okay, cool, we can do this too. This encapsulates Spinoza's humanism, showing us stepping out of the mindset that we're somehow separate from nature, and accepting we're simply a part of this beautiful whole, with all the good and bad that can bring. Mate, that's... He pauses, seemingly taken aback. You've nailed it. That's exactly what I'm thinking when I paint the thing. Even though it's no secret that Spinoza's thought means a great deal to me, you're the first to put two and two together. The old man sounds overjoyed. Fantastic. That's one of the things I love about it. Means something to me, means something to you, and adds some good color to the room as well. I'm not gonna lie, it was great to hear you see exactly what I'm going for with this piece. Nice one, man. Do you have any information on nearby settlements? Well, seeing as I don't get out much, I don't know much. At least not now. Did a lot of walking and covered a lot of ground many, many years ago, but it's been a long time since I ventured away from these silos. Jeff, one of the boys who, greeted you, he's a pretty recent arrival, but no more. This place looks pretty established. How long have you all been here? Gee, around 20 years now. Well, I first arrived here around that time. The others have pulled in over the years, and dribs and drabs. Jeff's just got here a couple of months ago, and is still finding his feet. Sorry again for the unfriendly welcome. What you see in Lake Deborah is the result of, well, what we believe around here. It's taken years, and our work is not done yet. So about the people here. Yep. Hi, no worries. What do you want to know? I want to talk about belief. Great. I've been looking forward to this. What do you think this community beliefs are all about? Denny's told me about your beliefs. Denny, nice. He's a good bloke to talk you through these things. Really lives it. He looks pleased. See, Denny and I have different takes. He doesn't think there's any grand purpose, and that's cool. But for me, even without a divine plan, life is full of possibilities. I believe in making our own purpose by being good to each other and enjoying the ride. Now tell me, what do you believe? That despite anyone else's ideas of right or wrong, we should do what we can to minimize harm and maximize the well-being of as many people as possible. He nods along as you speak, regards you the second before he responds. That's some good utilitarian thinking there, and in line with how we do things here mostly. Good to hear you share a concern for human well-being, man. It's good to know that there's people out there who can come up to the same conclusions, even in this messed up world, man. It's very easy to look around and go, screw this, it's gone to crap. None of it means anything, so why even try? He coughs, and wipes his mouth with one hand. So I focus on all this around me, on enjoying life, helping others because that's what makes our human experience richer. Now tell me, what do you believe? Wait, according to Denny, you seem to believe in nothing, but have also come up with the everlasting. How does that work? Hey, easier than you might think. And just so you get it straight, he's the one who believes in nothing at all. I just don't believe in this existence is for nothing. So I just don't believe this existence. I think I said in this. That makes sense? So in a way, this existence isn't for nothing. It's what we make of it together. He pauses to catch his breath once more. And yeah, it might seem a bit paradoxical, but here's the deal. I don't believe in some big cosmic plan or divine rules, but I think we humans can create our own meaning. So I focus on all this around me, on enjoying life, and helping others because that's what makes our human experience richer. Just read that. Like I told Mira, why shapes actions, making life better. Believing in compassion and meaning matters. Hey, very nice, man. Yeah, I see it much the same way. Much the same way. Okay, so they keep asking me? I guess we take this option? I'm not sure why he keeps asking me this. I believe that morality is malleable, so I observe outcomes rather than trust what people say about their ideals. He nods slowly. Hey, there's some sense in that. It's not like everything you think, though, right? Because there's a heavy dose of cynicism coming across right now. Some people can be trusted, you know. He pauses again. Look, I don't exactly blame you, man, knowing the world you just walked in from. But does... He clears his throat again, and seems to fight back a cough. Doesn't this inspire something in you? Then you look at this and think about how we got here. Not just here. He points to the ground. I'm talking here, man. He opens his arms, eyes wide again. So we all know it's possible to take things too far. But do you really understand that? It's like, you see some kids running a race, and they reach the finish line, and they run past the line. That's good for winning first place, but it also means they overshot. That's how some of our ideas work, man. Like, we started as dumb fish. Quite literally, a dumb fish out of water. Probably not even conscious. No ideas, no reason, no intuition. And so we eventually plodded along until we were thinking apes. But even so, if we had any ideas, it was probably along the lines of, what can I eat, and who can I mate with? And of course, what is trying to kill me? So we proceeded along becoming smarter and figuring out the world around us, and what makes us tick. And built big cities and flew to the moon and all that crap that ended up in some jerks deciding that the best way to move forward was to bomb the world. Maybe that was a step too far, eh? So yeah, man. Somewhere along the way, we got all these ideas about God and life and death. About purpose and meaning, where we go when we die. And those are the ideas that went too far. Bummer is, this wasn't some pendulum that was going to swing back. Enough of human history proved that. This was a kid who won the race, and just kept on running, you know? And he ran straight through the wars and the bombs and the men on the moon. He kept running through everything we've ever known. People like Black prove that little crap is still going mad. Sorry, still going on, and... Who's Black? He coughs, the spasm rocking his body, until all you hear is a soft wheezing from beneath his beard. And that's why you don't get me started. The man blinks a few times and smiles at you through red eyes. Sorry, get a bit carried away sometimes. It's fine. I'm interested in all this. Good to know. Good to know. The old man clears his throat. Anyway, thanks, man. Good to get an understanding of who wanders on in here from the Never Never. And that they know what we're about too, of course. So we had to give him the wrong answer to proc all that to progress the conversation. I didn't agree with the Machiavellian stance. Oh well. A town called Quarter is looking to gain more trade partners. Interested? A good lot they are. Never met a man with more stories than Uncle Koya. Sign us up. It's not long before an unused stall is set up on the middle level. Everyone, or at least almost everyone, is glad to see the rise in trade. Hello again, mate. Oh, sorry, man. So used to everybody saying mate. His beaming smile radiates warmth and affection. Tell me a little more about the history of this place. Sure, but it's a hell of a story with a lot of parts to it. What specifically? How did you get supplies here? The barter crew from Westonia were, perhaps, the only true merchants of quality. They supplied necessities, not luxuries. When we first arrived at Lake Deborah, it became apparent that we would have a great need for supplies and equipment. He pauses a brief moment before carrying on with the tale. A small crew from Westonia chose to become the providers of such items, initially in exchange for shelter and food. Looks like you're pretty self-sufficient now, though, right? Well, I certainly think so. I know there's some who grumble about not having more barter crews passing through. When did you first get set up here? Going on over 20 years now, man. Long enough for this beard to go gray either way. He laughs. A few of us found the place and started putting in the work. Okay, now what? The good news is that's our last outpost for Kane and Corda. And a new vendor. This fresh produce is leagues ahead of the gammon crap most merchants offer. Not the most exciting stuff, but place to offload all of our weapons. Oh, makeshift saw. Oh, what big teeth you have. Do I actually need to rest, or can I leave and come back? There we go. Start your patrol. So it took, what, 2 days? Okay, this time regarding the chooks. I reckon something's been sniffing around and trying to get at them. Come on. Don't mess it up, he laughs. Your party follows Kai towards the livestock. Y'all take up positions near the chicken coop. A few hours pass in near silence. Drop bears. Whole bunch of them. Come on. Not our first rodeo. Oops, didn't mean to do that. a good start. It's truth. Exclamation of surprise, delight, or horror. Abbreviation of God's truth. Shakes his head as he watches the last of them retreat. Nasty bastards. They can keep coming, but we can keep scaring them away. Reckon Brennan's gonna have to hear about this. Loudly. That's so. More security, eh? Oh yeah. The place has already been attacked twice since we've been here. We fought them off each time. No one died. We still have all our chooks. It looks to me like we have just the right amount of security here. So long as I'm here. He groans as he hears Brennan's response. He doesn't bother to hide her disgust. Brennan, we need to build some watchtowers. What? Am I wrong? You want to allow someone else to suffer the way Gabe did. Hey now, that was a tragedy. Terrible tragedy. But a once-off that everyone keeps pointing to. A once-off. Call that kid suffering, his gruesome death, a once-off. Brennan. She sounds enraged. You lost your mind. Yeah, Brennan. You put me in charge of security. I've been trying to get this place secure. And even after all this, you're still umming and ahhing. Bloody oath. You want this to be paradise on Earth, but you're afraid of having watchtowers, like the rest of the world. You think paradise means constantly worrying about when the next attack is going to come. No. We're not prepared to lose more people, because we're taken by surprise again. Hi, Jeff. You hearing this? At least Mira wants to build some towers. Uh-huh. Loud and clear. At least one of them is talking some sense. She catches your eye, silently acknowledging that more people are siding with her. He's quiet a long while as the crowd watches on. Okay. Okay, fair enough. He sighs. Fine. We'll get Lockie to help build some towers, Doug. At last. He exhales loudly, relief on his face as he looks at Mira. Let Lockie know, will you? I'm heading back upstairs. Brennan doesn't know how good he's got it. If he did, he'd do more to keep this place safe. Well, let's loot the drop bears and then we'll wrap it up. Next time we'll go speak to Lockie and see if I can get his watchtowers built. I was a little concerned we were getting shoehorned into siding with Mira and deposing Brennan like how Gorley wanted. I'm not too inclined to side with Cal Gorley. They don't seem all that benevolent. Though Scott Mesner seems like a nice enough guy. The rest of them are kind of jerkish. He and Jeff give you a nod as you approach. Glad the old man's finally come around. Sorry, come around. Uh-huh. You spoken to Lockie yet? Let him know it's time to build those watchtowers, mate. Will do. Let's see if we can talk to everybody else real quick. Don't see Denny over there. But it is nighttime. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time we'll speak to Lockie and proceed with the quests around Lake Deborah. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.